scared out of their mind, and it was painful just to look around and see just how scared they were. I can't comprehend that this even happened.
It's now a depressingly familiar story of loss, the lingering trauma, and the heroism now demanding of our nation's youth.
I just happened to be on the right side.
The school said they didn't know whether the gunfire was real, while another eyewitness said he saw so many people running from the scene that he thought it was a gym class. Emergency crews raced in to secure the school, arriving within just 2 minutes and quickly arrested the suspects.
According to authorities, one of the suspects is an adult male. The other is a transgender juvenile who identifies as male.
Number 2, according to a New York Times report, President Trump had more than $1 billion in business losses over a 10-year period.
The Times obtained Donald Trump's tax figures from 1985 to 1994, and they show massive annual losses, sometimes more than $250 million in 1 year. Those losses allowed him to avoid paying income taxes for 8 of those 10 years. The paper says it acquired printouts from Trump's official IRS tax transcripts, including figures from his federal tax form. An attorney for the president says old IRS data is unreliable and called the report false. On to number 3, big trouble for the morning commute today as Uber and Lyft drivers from coast to coast go on strike.
It comes a day before Uber's highly anticipated initial public offering. The strikes are planned for several U.S. cities as well as Britain, Australia, and South America. Drivers in New York City are slated to strike from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., but each major city in the U.S. will have different hours.
Those in L.A., Boston, and San Diego may strike for 24 hours. Drivers are demanding more money and better work conditions.
We head to Texas for number 4, where at least 9 tornadoes reportedly touched down and more than a foot of rain triggered a flood emergency.
Crews were overwhelmed with more than 200 calls for water rescues. All schools in 3 counties had to be turned into shelters.
Thousands of students were stranded overnight because of the fast-moving floodwaters.
And finally, number 5, more concerns this morning about Britney Spears and her mental health after her mother asked to have a say in her care, saying she's in dire shape.
An attorney for Lynn Spears says it's in her daughter's best interest to allow her mother to have a voice at a status hearing about court-approved
conservatorship. Britney's father has been overseeing her affairs, but she checked into a wellness facility last month after he fell ill. Good morning. Let's get right to that big story. The deadly mass shooting at a school outside Denver.
The gunfire erupted just 7 miles from Columbine High School. Police say 2 students opened fire on their classmates at the STEM school in Highlands Ranch, killing 1 and wounding 8 others while setting off a panic throughout the campus.
ABC's Danya Bacchus is at the scene with more new details on the investigation and those 2 suspects in custody. Danya, good morning.
Good morning, Janae. Good morning to you, Kenneth. At least 2 students are still in serious condition this morning. One of the 2 suspects is being evaluated at a local hospital as this community grapples with this deadly school shooting.
The barrage of bullets erupting just after lunchtime, sending terror through the Highlands Ranch, Colorado STEM school.
When we were exiting the building, there was a trail of blood.
1 student, an 18-year-old, was killed, 8 others injured. Fernando Montoya's 17-year-old son is one of the wounded.
A guy pulled I believe a pistol, I'm not sure, out of like guitar case and started to shoot.
Over 1,800 students in the K-12 school immediately put on lockdown as police went on the hunt for the shooters.
As officers were arriving at the school, they could still hear gunshots, and as they were entering the school.
Parents waiting anxiously, hoping to be reunited with their children.
You have no idea what's going on, and your children are texting you that they're hiding under your desk, and that bullets are hitting your window, or things are hitting your window. It's a horrible feeling.
Investigators say 2 shooters began firing into separate locations. The school's so big, it took officers 2 hours to clear every room.
According to the first shooter, the second shooter is still on the loose. Dark hair, Nirvana hoodie. Second shooter has purple and blue hair, black hoodie.
This morning, both suspects are in custody. Police say they are both students at the school, identifying one as 18-year-old Devon
This is so
Erickson,
sad.
the other a transgender teen. Police towing Erickson's car from the school. The side spray painted with
Yeah, I
2
figured the
words,
other
an
child was
expletive
society.
society.
That's why they wouldn't.
Authorities do not
When
have
I was
any
reading that
information as
report
to
last
whether the
night, they
victims
said
were
they wouldn't.
targeted, and they have not released a possible
They
motive.
called
The two
himself a
suspects
he, and
could be charged as adults.
so it kind of
Kenneth and Janae.
indicated they weren't
Thanks to
sure
Danya there on the scene.
what
Thank you.
the gender
Answer
was
to the
supposed to
president's
be.
taxes. The New York Times
That's
is out
sad.
this morning with a revealing new look at President Trump's finances. They've published tax figures.
All right, let me find the next thing I wanted, if I can. Gotta wait for it to load. Wish I could figure out a way to make this work faster on here. I'm sure it's because it's got to play the commercials first or whatever. Doobie-doo. Oh man, this is taking forever. Gracious. Oh, and it's trying to open it. Yeah, it's a commercial. That is why it is taking so long. Because it's trying to load the commercial. Oh, this is taking way too long. Ah, of course. Commercials. It's the commercials that hold it up so bad. I don't know why. Alright. So, I guess this is a good test to try to work out these issues.
You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue.
Add Chrome button.
You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue. You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then...
Alright, I'm not almost done.
You're almost...
Harbor any ill intentions. Okay, I guess I need to end this since I got a million things to do. And I'm trying to do a million things while I'm trying to shoot this video, and it's not doing what I need it to do. But that's what I need to do is practice. This is taking way too long, so I need to add the stuff as an extension. Add source, find more. Oh, I had that one. Number of downloads. I can't rate it because it's not working. Let me go to extension style. Could it not? That's still not as fast as it should be. Well, that's right.
With Verizon Up, we won Luke Bryan tickets. It was amazing.
Why Myrna chose Verizon.
So we are walking through the crowd. You know, you have your badge and you're just, all you got to do is wave it up. We're like, okay, these are pretty neat seats. I wouldn't mind sitting here. But he's like, nope, we're still going. They took us all the way to the front. There's an area sealed off just for Verizon Up members. It made me feel like a celebrity.
The network more people rely on gives you more, like VIP concert tickets on us with the Verizon Up Rewards program, and one of our best phones when you buy one. That's Verizon.
Growing tensions with North Korea. This morning, South Korean officials are reporting the North has fired another projectile, their second launch in just 5 days. Our chief global affairs correspondent, Martha Raddatz, has the latest on all this. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, Robin. Coming on the heels of Saturday's volley of short-range missile or rocket launches, this launch is even more provocative. At least 2 projectiles came from a missile base known for operating short and medium-range ballistic missiles. North Korea called Saturday's launch a regular and defensive military exercise, but Kim Jong-un is clearly sending a message as the U.S. tries to get the North back to the nuclear negotiating table after the second summit ended with no progress, Robin.
And Martha, we also know that this comes while tension growing with Iran over nuclear weapons.
Exactly. The Trump administration is placing new sanctions on Iran, targeting its iron, steel, and copper, which make up 10% of Iran's export revenue. Iran now warning it will resume enriching high-grade uranium used in nuclear reactors in 60 days' time if there is no sanctions relief. And of course, this all comes as the U.S. is sending B-52 bombers and a carrier strike group to the region in response to what officials tell ABC News was intelligence showing Iran was possibly transporting missiles on small Iranian boats in the Persian Gulf that could possibly be used to attack U.S. forces in the region. Robin?
Such times in that region. Okay, Martha, thank you.
I was driving home through torrential rain when my car was swept into a flash flood.
Why Carrie chose Verizon.
And I scrambled up this really big tree, and I knew my wife wouldn't know what was going to happen to me. So I
Battery power, made by steel. One battery, multiple tools. Right now, save $30 on the FSA 56 with purchase of the BGA 56 battery blower set. Visit steeldealers.com.
A distraction from Christ's keeping. The danger? How many dates have you been on?
may blow everyone's mind. So, I have mentioned before in my videos about, I'm just going to jump right in, about the lens array and camera distortions. We might have two different things here. Let's look at these lens distortions that I've showed in my previous videos. The subscriber that sent me this video believed that there was two cloaked spaceships that were docking towards each other, so he gets out his camera and videotapes it. And watch what he catches with this. And, wait a minute, watch and listen. I think we get to hear, not every lens distortion camera has. Yeah. Catching this one, folks? So, like we thought we got a lawnmower background, but then we got the camera distortion in this lens. And this continues to dock. Next, in this next evidence that was submitted to me, can you hear the distortion on the camera? The auto-adjusting is affecting it. Now I said once that this was the lens array in deep space, but I think there's something even more amazing to this, because nothing would have been light space. It's just bizarre, right? Oh, but I'm going to tie this all together. Here's some more proof, more lens distortions. Look at how it waves. Let me pause this for a second. I also want to notice a little clue here. Look at this cloud formation, by the way, how it's big circular cloud.
Okay, I'm just testing for tonight's show in case Jeff wants to call in again and I can share video and make it work better, yada yada.
And then we get this lens distortion. Look at this light being bent. UFO proof of it. And this is what we're going to watch in a compilation of UFOs.
Okay, so hopefully that does better. So let me try and see if Skype actually interrupts it.
And how they were made.
Or slows it down, or if I worked out the kinks from last night. So I'm just testing for tonight. This was the video Jeff went over with us last night, I guess.
These tortofields could, on one side of the field as a central pedal forces, would collapse
and we definitely got to find out what those lifesaver looking things
are.
The
water droplets forming clouds.
Definitely.
Because check this one out.
Alright, so let's see if this interrupts it.
Spinning tortofields on this. You know, some of you may actually think this is Photoshopped, but it's actually, you can look very closely at the spinning toroidal electric energy forming around this craft, forming this bubble as it travels through this. Like a string, okay? And it just
Let's see, it doesn't share the mic. So when you take the call, it doesn't share the mic. So, but does it slow down the video? Is the question.
I want to think that's Photoshop. Just keep watching some of the rest of them. How about this one?
Let's see if I can find it.
How about this one? These are the portal ones people keep talking about. I want to show you something real quick here. You look real careful.
Let me go to the YouTube channel. And y'all might hear my voice twice because I'm actually calling myself on Skype to see if it slows it down.
It was docking inside the ship itself.
Well, that's not the right one. Okay. So it still shows it, right?
These things have the perfect signature.
So the video is not paused.
Again, I believe another triangular shaped craft.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to see. So, but it will lower the voice on the video to do the voice of the Skype call. which is okay. And I wonder if actually if I put the speaker on.
Look at those vortices. And just trying to videotape this is going to have you give some
Let me see.
more
If
melodies as well because of the magnetic field effect.
so, this is just testing for tonight. So y'all bear with me.
Look at this one. More chlorophyll.
Because last night it had lots of trouble playing this video.
Look at this drone.
Or at least it did showing it to me.
Drone. You can see the back of this tape.
So let me see.
Full speed. You can catch just how fast this was. You know, goes to the government's in on it.
Now, does that affect the sound on the Skype call? I'm not sure. What in the world is that in the sky? That's crazy looking. Wow. Okay, so anyway, just testing for tonight. So let me hang up the call. And this, oh, I cut the sound off. That's right.
A UFO video. But how about this one? Another giant spaceship toward Bill. This one got sounds. Many people. You see how the vortex is sucking in the clouds here in this toroidal field? These things are huge. This is what they call anti-gravity. I don't believe in gravity. Sometimes I have a hard time using a word. Levitation.
That's crazy.
So here you can see the clouds being sucked into this toroidal field as well.
Oops. Alright, settings. And then I don't want it to refresh. I want it to stay there. So now let's, okay. Alright, so I think I'm done testing for now. And I'll see y'all in a few hours, I hope. God bless everyone. We have lots to talk about.